Thank you for joining us today to learn a little bit more about the Virtual HR Library. We welcome you to ask questions or present any information or challenges you may have. Right now we're on the login screen. Once you've signed up to use the Virtual HR Library, this is where you'll come to get into the system. And now you are into the Virtual HR Library. It's a very easy and intuitive system to utilize. We based everything on the HR wheel that we've displayed for you so that everything is color coordinated and lined up in different areas. So you can see related to the wheel across the top here, we have compliance, recruitment, training, benefits, communications, employee relations, record keeping, safety, and strategy, all the same as the wheel. When you go into each one of these tabs, you get the same internal tabs. Compliance overviews this section. Form gives you a library filled with all types of forms related to compliance. There's also articles related to compliance that are in here that you're able to view. Frequently asked questions. These are sample HR questions we get asked by our clients, and we share them with you so that you have that access to them as well. There's a list of links that are related to compliance. And then oftentimes you'll see you have other questions. So we do have the Ask Us, where you can submit a question to us if you can't find what you're looking for, or perhaps you need more. So if you go back to any one of these tabs, we have additional services that Strategic HR can provide to you related again to compliance or one of the other areas. In this case, if you needed a full HR audit or an investigation of some sort, those are options of what you might want to contact us for more information. As you go across any of the tabs at the top, they're all the same. So again, this tab under recruitment overviews what is recruitment and what it often might include. Let's go ahead and jump into the forms just to give you a sample. If you are in one of these sections and you're looking for something specifically, let's say, for example, that you're looking for legal recruiting questions. This is a desktop reference we actually sell on our website, but you get it included in the library. When you click on this link, you're immediately taken to that tool, and this specific tool gives you, what's the category, what's the law, how can you ask the question legally, and how can you ask it how should you not ask it because it's illegal. So it gives you a number of pages of questions. Great tool again to share with your hiring manager when they're getting ready to hire. On any of these tools, when you click on them, if they're a Word document, you get the option to download them and customize them any way that you would like to. So this is the employment application, and you can see that it has all the information in here that you may be able to use for your employment application, including applicant flow data. You can add your logo or make changes as you see fit. Again, when you go across the table here, you have articles. These are articles that might be of interest to you. Again, how to get noticed in a skip and scan world is an article we wrote about how to get your job postings noticed. Frequently asked questions, for example, in recruiting. This one's about religious requirements for hiring. When hiring for a religious-based organization, is it legal for me to require a candidate to be of the same religion? And an answer. Going forward, once you're a member, you will automatically get these questions each week as well. So as you can see, this goes across any of the sections. Training, we have similar forms that would be related to training, career development, new hire development plans, performance evaluation for different exempt or non-exempt. If you pop into benefits, same type of thing. There's a variety of tools under benefits, your COBRA notice form, an expense report template, an independent contractor toolkit, sample job descriptions, all sorts of tools. One of the favorites that people like to know about under communications is there's a list that gives you an idea of what could you possibly include in your employee handbook. I'll go ahead and download that for you. If you had every one of these policies in your employee handbook, you'd have the biggest handbook ever. You can see it gives you all the different possible policies you might want to think about having in your employee handbook so that you have an idea of what to include. As always, we recommend don't do it if you're not going to implement the things in the handbook. You can get more trouble having a handbook that's not used appropriately. When you go to start writing the handbook, there are sample policies in here. Again, all Every policy you could ever possibly think of are written in here and downloadable so that you can actually modify and make changes as you see fit. So I'm opening the at-will employment disclaimer. Again, right here for you to pull right into your handbook, make the change of the company. It's in Word, so you can change the wording to fit your culture and your environment. So lots of good tools in that feature. I'll just jump over to safety as another example because we often have people asking the same thing for a safety manual. And there is also another library in here of sample safety policies. You can see there's an employee acknowledgement, emergency action, machine guarding, all types of policies that you might want to have in there. Again, any one of these has so many forms, you should be able to find any type of tool or template you could ever want. I'm in record keeping. You have everything from your emergency contact form, you have exit interview questionnaire, you have a record keeping desktop reference that tells you what files you should have, what should be kept in each file, as well as how long you need to keep each record. So it gives you a great deal of information right there at your fingertips. So you can see that the Virtual HR Library has a lot of resources available to you. You can use it when you need it. It's available 24/7, and there's never a problem with you logging on. And again, if you ever have a problem or a question that you can't seem to get answered, just ask us. We're here to help you out. Just send us a question. If you want additional work, we're happy to help you with that too. We hope you found this demo beneficial. If you do have any further questions, feel free to email us at vhr@strategichrinc.com or call us at 513-697-9855. Otherwise, if you'd like to sign up today, just visit our website and click through to the Virtual HR Library. Thanks so much.